something.
You know me. I like my tunes up to 11.
I could hear it in the shower. Why didn't you tell her?
I tried. She couldn't hear me. Don't blame him. Blame Portugal the man.
But Portugal the man didn't put 2 weeks' worth of washing in one load.
I just filled it up. Now I think of it, I did have to shove the door shut.
Try thinking a bit earlier. I mean, look at the state of it. It's probably knackered now.
I'm sorry. Hey, if it can't be fixed, yeah, then we'll forget about the holiday and I'll buy another one with my quiz winnings. And I promise I will never do any laundry ever again. Deal?
Deal. Here, I'll get the mop. Oh, come on, come on.
Hey, look, try and eat something. Do you want me to put some jam on it?
No, I don't deserve jam. You should make me porridge. You've got to get used to it.
Hey, I'm not going to let that happen. And if you go inside, that is not going to benefit anybody, is it? Certainly the people who work for you. Hey?
Very happy returns.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I've been trying to forget it myself.
It's not fine, though, is it? You've been the only one propping me up. The least I can do is remember your birthday.
Well, I'll tell you what. Buy me something next year when all this is behind us, eh?
I'm behind bars.
Oh, thanks, Dad. It's very generous.
Well, I know money can sometimes appear to be thoughtless.
Yeah, but what do you buy the man who's got everything? Let's be honest about it, you know, and 54, hard age to buy for.
But actually, I thought you might put it towards a meal at the bistro for you and Carla.
No, Wade. Don't spend your money on me. It's bad enough I've not even got you a present.
I'll tell you what. How about you pay for it, then?
Sorry, Peter, I can't sit there raising a glass, you know. What will people think?
Peter's got a point. If you're going to continue living in this community, you've got to face people sometime.
With a glass of champagne in my hand. No, sorry, I'm sorry. It's too soon. Too soon.
Is there a reason for this curious display?
Move away from the griddle, my friend. Don't want to see your face down in the full English.
I beg your pardon?
In case you faint. Because I took the liberty of following up on Wayne's somewhat vague suggestions about Egypt and the ring. I did some proper digging through the sands of time and the Sahara and came up with some very interesting discoveries. I can now reveal that...
The ring is 18 carat, was produced in the Cairo area sometime in the mid-50s.
Yeah, how did you know? Oh.
Well, did you think that I would sit on my hands in the light of Wayne's information? Once we knew what we were looking for... Well, Wayne and myself. With Wayne's insights, identifying these faded inscriptions became relatively straightforward. You know, the stork denotes the country of origin.
I know all this. You could have told me what you were doing. 4 hours I spent on the internet last night. If I get RSI, I'll know who to blame.
Well, your efforts are not unappreciated, Brian. I'm delighted you were able to corroborate our findings.
So, when are we off?
The answer is not in the souk. It's in the public library.
I'd sooner go to the souk. Besides, we're due another boys' holiday.
I'm not going to Africa on a mere whim. Can you excuse me, please?
Did you and Billy get it on or not?
We had a kiss.
Brilliant. Church on Sunday.
One step at a time.
Just remember, you're meant to put it in the little basket when they pass it round.
Ah, got you. So how's life on Planet Ginger?
Don't. Just don't. I've totally messed up again. You don't know where I can get a cheap washing machine, do you?
Could try Hong Kong stew, eh?
You reckon? Macca's auntie had that Hoover off him and it exploded.
Yeah, she was trying to hoover a dog at the time.
Yeah, and it ended up on casters. I don't want to end up on casters.
Well, look, do you want to pay 100 or 500? Exactly. It'll be fine.
Well, you shouldn't have left it on the sofa, should you?
Oh, don't worry. I only spent hours doing that.
You never tell. Look, it's a greyhound, right? He took one look at that thing and he thought the hair was running.
I mean, sorry it'd be nice, but...
Well, I've got nothing to apologise for. I actually think, truth be told, I think the teeth marks give it a bit of character. Well, look, why don't you just take the bunny off? You don't want her walking round with roadkill on her head, will it?
What's roadkill?
Nothing. Just
Oh, look who's coming. Gertrude Schilling, eh?
Eh?
Before your time. I didn't realise they made the lads wear them as well.
Oh, yeah, totally. We love doing it, haven't we?
Yeah.
Fancy. Well, as long as he doesn't get a taste for it, eh? I'll see you later.
Ignore her. I try to.
Looks great, mate. Cheers. Yeah, Ruby's is really, What's that?
A leaf, a shoot, or a tendril in sight.
You just need to be patient.
Patient? At this rate, I'll be planting myself before I see any beans. Whereas you, in the same soil, consistently produce crops that wouldn't look out of place at Chelsea.
It's all in the planting, my friend.
I followed RHS guidelines to the letter. I've used well-rotted manure. I placed each seed lovingly 2 to 3 inches below the... No?
Go on.
Well, I then positioned them precisely 7.5 inches apart, taking the mean of the 6 to 9 inches recommended. No?
No. The garden's no place for a ruler, Brian. A real gardener sows by instinct. I place my seeds just below the surface, very close together.
Well, that flies in the face of all...
Fair enough. You know best.
I never said that, but I don't understand.
Your broad bean's not so different from your human being. In my experience, they need the sun on their back and a little bit of company.
You think?
What happened? Yours died of loneliness, Brian. All alone in the cold and the dark. If you'd paid closer attention, you might have heard their tiny little cries.
I feel guilty now.
Nothing that can't be put right with the proper guidance.
Will you help me?
Telling you, you know, runny eggs and beards don't mix.
It's Sinead's beard oil. She dropped off some more free samples before. Feels quite nice. Smells quite good as well.
Whoa, oof. I'm not a big finger sniffer. Natalie's been in touch.
She was never going to go away, was she?
She was my top priority after the roof collapsed on my business. Oh, I need to get her off my back. But I haven't got that kind of cash at the moment.
No choice, then. We'll have to take her on, aren't we?
No.
Well, why? I mean, we are short-staffed here. And then that way we could keep an eye on her, couldn't we?
Oh, she's a ticking time bomb waiting to go off. Now we need to get rid of her once and for all.
What are you going to do? Buy a lottery ticket or a sawn-off shotgun?
No, I'll find the cash.
Hey,
All right.
I was thinking I might pop in on Kate later.
You're the last person she wants to see.
I know, and I would hate me if I was her. I need her to know how sorry I am.
Yeah, I know you are. It's not much good to Kate, though, is it?
Listen, if I could turn back the clocks, I would. Honestly, if I'd known that was going to happen, I'd have shut the factory down.
I realise that. You took a calculated gamble and you lost. Trouble is, the stakes were always too high, and that's something you're going to have to live with.
I don't think I can.
Well, it won't be easy. I've made mistakes. Mistakes with consequences for people I love. There's not a day I don't think about them.
How do you cope, though?
Oh, I tell myself. I've learned from what I did. And I try to do better.
I just want my sister back. I'll do whatever penance she wants. I just want to know there's a chance.
I can't tell you either way. I can't get close enough to her. It's too raw. I'm sorry.
Gemma,
Hiya.
you're looking very pleased with yourself.
Oh, not like a bargain to put a smile on your face.
Have you been shopping?
You could say that.
Up at the new retail park?
Not exactly.
Hong Kong Stewie. It's not really a chain store.
What have you got there?
It's a present for Chesney. Guaranteed to put a smile on his face.
Hong Kong Stewie don't do guarantees.
Yeah, go on and put the kettle on, Rita. We'll give you a demo.
No, I only nipped out for this.
Oh, go on, 5 minutes won't hurt.
Oh, all right then.
not too deep.
It's practically on the surface.
It's seeing the light of day, more than any of your last lot did.
I suppose. And the next one goes...
Right on top of it, yes.
If you say so. Right, that's the lot then.
Now, the next step is very important.
Watering, I know.
But before that, they'll not hear anything with water in their ear holes.
Ear holes?
You need to talk to your beans.
I do.
You don't. You lecture them. I've heard you, Brian. You treat them just like you did your school kids. But you've got to encourage them, inspire them. Communication is everything. Now, repeat after me. I am Brian, gardener supreme. Me and my beans are a winning team.
I really don't think...
Say it.
I am Brian.
It's a bit louder, Brian.
I am Brian, gardener supreme.
Louder.
I am Brian, gardener supreme. Me and my beans are a winning team.
Again, and believe it.
I am Brian, gardener supreme.
Good.
Me and my beans are a winning team.
I want you to repeat that at that volume 3 times a day.
You really think that'll make a difference?
Absolutely. Now, I don't know about you, but I could murder a cuppa.
We should get some from Roy's.
I'll have 2 sugars. Very kind of you. I'll wait here.
Oh, right.
I am Brian. And it's plain to see I have the brain of a garden pea.
What are you up to?
I was just,
I think you've got some explaining to do, Geoffrey.
Eating on the job.
Well, it's either that or I shut the shop.
I've got a simple answer for you. Take me on, you go home for your dinner.
Yeah, suppose I'll have to. Blackmail doesn't really go with my digestive system.
I'm not blackmailing you.
Listen, where that money's concerned, me and my brother come as a pair these days.
So, have you got it for me?
Yeah, there's about 7.5 quid in that tip jar.
Oh, wouldn't want to deprive you. Where can I find the organ grinder?
If you mean Nick, he's got meetings. He's trying to sort your money out for you, but you're just gonna have to wait, I'm afraid.
I've waited long enough. Why don't you just give us the job?
If it was up to me, but it's not. Nick's gonna have to agree as well.
And why would he? His missus isn't moaning that she never sees him. He isn't going home knackered every night. You need another pair of hands, and they're right here.
Sorry, wish I could.
You really are the monkey in this setup. Never mind butties. Should have bought a bunch of bananas.
It's not like that. Right, fine. OK, you can have a trial, all right? A week, that's it.
You won't regret
All
it.
right, great. Thank you. Better not.
Well, it's been nothing short of a masterclass. You can add the name Metcalfe to Thrower and Titchmarsh to form a horticultural holy trinity.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The word bumper is wholly inadequate to describe Jeff's crop.
You couldn't buy better in a supermarket.
Exactly. I mean, it's quite remarkable. Yet all my efforts have yielded nothing.
You must have had something.
No, nothing. Zilch, zip, nada. Months have been coming down here, planted all sorts. But my seeds haven't just fallen on stony ground. They may as well have not been there.
I see.
But with Jeff's help, I'm sure I'll have more success this time around.
Yes. I am, too. In fact, I'm quite certain of it.
Well, must be off. Should I say my little speech to the beans?
No, not just now. You don't want to talk them to death.
Right you are. Thanks again.
Anytime.
Bye.
What?
You know very well what.
Oh, hi.
Nice walk?
Well, twice round the Red Wreck. Hardly the rim of the Grand Canyon, but she enjoyed it. Cup of tea?
I'm fine.
That's not quite true, is it?
I wish I knew how I could make it all up to people, you know.
If 7 maids is 7 mocks. Look. The fact is, you can't erase the past or its consequences. But what you can do, you can try to ameliorate the effects of what's happened. Change those things that you can as you go forward.
How? Like what?
Like the future of the factory. A lot of people are worried about their jobs after the accident. If you could take that concern away, it might help.
Won't bring Rana back, though, will it? It won't stop people hating me.
Oh, well, neither is fixating on her death. Saying how sorry you are isn't going to buy you forgiveness, Guy. You need to express your remorse through meaningful deeds. Not words that will inevitably sound hollow, however well meant.
You're right. I've been so busy thinking about Carla. Rana's not even getting a look in. Even her own memorial wasn't about her.
Well, focus on what you had with Rana. Don't waste your time hating your sister. Benefits no one.
Is Nick coming or what? Maybe he's bottled it. I'd be pretty red-faced in his shoes. He'd be in good company.
Ha, very funny, Beth. First, my boss drops the factory on me head, and then I get maimed by the local barber shop. And I can't even afford another drink to console myself.
First prize?
Well, that's what Mary says in the text.
Yes. We did spend 3 days on it, to be fair. I even took him to the Stockport Art Museum to get some ideas.
All right, competitive dad.
I am not.
Come on, mate, I remember last sports day. Joseph walked round with an egg and a spoon in his hand for a week.
Fail to prepare, prepare to fail.
Anyway, Mary reckons she wants to take him out for a celebration burger after school. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, it'll be made up with that.
Sweet, I shall let her know.
Kebab, middle of the afternoon. Your arteries will be like pure astrakhan.
Well, shouldn't you be in the garage?
Says the man about to get his laughing gear around a kebab.
Well, I'm not, actually. I just popped in to chat with Ches.
Oh, well, he's got more important things to do than talk to you.
Well, it's always quiet this time of day.
Not at your place, it's not.
What?
I'm surprised you can't hear it from here. The music, so-called, it is rattling the windows. Now, this is not the first time, and if you don't do something about it, I shall have to get onto the council.
OK, I'll sort it out. Don't worry.
I really appreciate you coming at such short notice.
Especially given we can't even afford to have another drink.
Yeah, you've not even got us a rounding yet.
OK, Beth, I'll get you a drink, don't worry.
What's happening with the factory?
It's going to be a while before it's up and running.
Oh, what did I tell you? Laid off at Easter.
What are you laughing at?
Laid off at Easter, like an egg.
Right, look, no one's getting laid off, OK? I've seen an industrial unit in Bury. We're just going to...
Bury? It'll cost us a fortune on the tram.
Be barely worth the effort.
Right, look, maybe we can just put a travel allowance in your first pay packet.
Well, will we get that up front? Because I'm skinned.
OK, no one's going to get paid until we complete our first order.
What?
Whoa, all right, guys, all right. Work with me here, work with me.
I might have a better idea.
Well, does it involve a running jump?
No, but it might be a solution that means you won't be out of pocket.
No one wants your money, Carla. Yeah, we'd never get the blood stains out of our pockets.
You're really not helping.
I'm just trying to put things right. Just hear what I've got to say. If you don't like it, then I'll leave, but it could save you jobs.
Gemma! Why haven't you got your keys?
She said she'd be in all day.
I think she'd know if the house was on fire.
You'd be surprised. We're going to have to break it down.
Really?
What choice have we got?
We need to do it together.
Gemma!
Charles, how cool this!
Is this happening, Ty?
Oh, it's happening, mate.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You've killed Dog Roof.
What have you done?
I've got us the mother of all parties in a box. We can get it out for birthdays, Christmas, funerals.
I thought the house was on fire. I thought you was in danger.
Oh, not unless you can die of having a good time.
Maybe we should leave you to it.
Yes, I think I'd better be going. Thanks for the brew.
I'm gonna go give them.
Yeah. Look at the state of this. You went out to buy a washing machine.
Yeah, I know. I was going to get one from Hong Kong Stewie.
Hong Kong who?
Stewie! He's got this, like, lock-up on the estate and he knows people. Only he didn't have any wash, you see. But he let me have this. It's worth 500 quid. Give it me for 3.5.
No. You've spent 350 quid on a smoke machine.
And lights. I thought you needed cheering up. And Paul's going to look at the washer.
Wait, is he even qualified?
Well, no, but he's willing to have a go.
Gemma, I need a functioning washer-dryer so I can wash my son's school uniform. What the hell am I going to do with a smoke machine and stupid disco lights in the front room of my terraced house?
I'm sorry.
Turn my back for 5 minutes. It's like living with a toddler again.
It was my money and I bought you a present with it.
What, do you want to give me a present? Yeah, why don't you grow up?
Right. I'm going because I swear if I stay here, I'll do something that you regret.
Yeah, I can rely on that.
Brian's a pompous so if anyone needs taking down a peg or two, it's him.
And you think it's your place to do that? Brian may have his faults, but he's my friend. I'm so disappointed in you.
I thought you liked me for my sense of humour.
When it's benign.
What could be more benign than taking some broad beans out of a pot?
It's cruel and deceitful. I have had a basin full of lies with Sharif.
Well, you're not comparing me to him. He was knocking your pal off for years. I'm sorry, but there's a world of difference between that and me pulling someone's leg.
You need to tell him.
Are you scratching, Skirt?
Can you get a pint, please? Next tab.
I've got this. Will you back off?
Look, nobody wants to schlep all the way to Bury, do they?
I'd schlep all the way to Timbuktu if it meant I didn't have to work for you.
Me and my sister could have been killed because of you and your greed.
Yes, I know that's so. I made a mistake.
You make it sound like you put the wrong trim on a pair of knickers. Someone died.
I'm still having flashbacks now. You played me in Kirky for a couple of fools.
I can't get this bag of scratchings open.
Never mind that. This is more important.
Sorry.
Do you want me to have a go?
Look, I didn't know the roof was so dangerous, okay? I didn't know this was going to happen.
So, I have high hopes with this crop. Fingers crossed I'll have more runners than the Weatherfield half marathon.
Sorry.
Are you quite all right?
Yes, you were saying.
No, it can wait. I mean, if you're troubled, I'm happy to listen. A problem shared is...
Generally all round the Rovers by the time the day's out.
My lips are sealed. Think of this as a confessional.
Well, given my stance on all things religious, that's not a helpful scenario. However well a beretta might suit you.
Oh, do you think? You got a lot of ecclesiastical hats. I once went to a staff fancy dress as the Archbishop of Canterbury. I have to say, the mitre sat very well. I mean, the crook...
Chat, I must be...
No. Sorry, I digressed. This is about you and Carla, isn't it?
It's about right and wrong. Though I don't feel the degree of certitude that I should. What she did was utterly deplorable. And yet...
You still feel bad about kicking her out?
I feel enormous affection for Carla, as did Hayley. But her moral compass and mine are rarely in alignment.
When it comes to morality, you have a GPS, Roy, not a compass. It can be hard for people to measure up.
You think I've been harsh?
She undoubtedly behaved badly.
It was a complete abdication of her duty of care to her employees. I could sense Wayne was appalled, even if he didn't say as much.
You must be quite torn between them.
Somewhat, yes.
In the circumstances, the night boat to Cairo might be such a bad idea. Get you out of harm's way.
Well, you might have a point.
So, can I pack my fez?
Whatever you knew or you didn't know about that roof, you still went behind our backs.
Yeah, but that's all in the past. It's going to solve nothing in the here and now, is it?
Well, it could. We've still got knickers on order in Milton Keynes. I mean, if we were to rent somewhere around here that, say, we could do packing from and distribution.
Right, so you're just going to do what you was going to do all along, then?
Exactly. Can't close this down, Carla. We're a factory.
And will be again. It's just that in the meantime, this could tide us over, you know, put money in people's pockets.
And how long will it take to set up?
Well, quicker than rebuilding a factory or retooling it.
We're machinists.
But for now, you'll be packers. I mean, Kurt can show you the ropes.
I still can't get these open.
Hiya. Nick about. Oh. Hello again.
Hiya.
Nick's not here, no.
No. But his solicitor is. Sweeping up cuttings, quite the career change.
Not really. I wasn't Nick's solicitor.
Yeah, I kind of worked that one out for myself, so why did you say you were?
It's not what you think. I used to work for a hair transplant clinic. I was one of the salespeople.
Yes, she was.
So what's that got to do with pretending to be a solicitor?
Nick had inquired about hair loss treatment. I came up here for a consultation, but client confidentiality is vital in that business.
Well, he didn't say anything to me.
Who'd want to look that vain? I mean, it's just...
And you seem to know an awful lot about him, about his business, about his divorce.
Oh, we don't just talk follicles. We have to ask why clients want the procedure to make sure they're certain. We took our business very seriously.
So why did you leave then?
The money's in the surgery, not the selling. I needed a change, saw the ad in that window, and here I am. I'm going to be cutting hair instead of regrowing it.
Yeah, she is.
So what changed his mind?
Oh, he decided he didn't need it, which he didn't.
He didn't.
But blokes can get paranoid when a relationship ends.
Oh, wait till I see him.
We've already had a memorial.
It was a farce. I want to do it properly this time. Just us. The people that knew Rana best.
If that's what you want.
It is. The investigation and Carla, all the aftermath, it's just got in the way. Rana's got lost in it all.
What you planning on doing?
I thought we could go back to Victoria Gardens and share some memories. I want us to celebrate the way she lived, not obsess about how she died.
I'll be there.
I'd really like it if you would come.
I can't stand there telling stories about my sister, knowing the person who killed her is still walking free.
Kate is asking you to put aside your anger and honor Rana in the way that she deserves.
Please. It'd mean a lot.
I'll try. What do you want?
Come to see Yasmin. Can we have a word in private?
If you've got something to say to my gran, you can say it in front of us.
All right, we need some temporary premises to do some packing, and we want to rent the community centre. How can you think about business after what you did? Is money all you care about? I'm not sure it'd be appropriate for me at
This
this
isn't about greed or a lack of respect for Rana's memory.
That you could even ask is a lack of respect.
Okay, I need to look after our workforce, you know? We've got families. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
There's no way any of your workers have come back to work for you.
Actually, they've all agreed. They need to make a living.
Well, it has always been spontaneous.
There's a difference between spontaneous and completely thoughtless.
You just get things wrong early in a relationship, don't you?
I've known her for ages, though.
Yeah, but you've not lived together before.
No, but I'm starting to think one kid in the house is enough. At least when Joseph's naughty, I can just send him up to bed.
Cheers. It's just big changes for her, isn't it? She'll get used to things.
Will she? Ever since she's moved in, it's been one thing after another. Towels on the bathroom floor, pots in the sink, toenail clippings all over the carpet. And then there was beer stains on the sofa, leg hair in the bath. I mean, mate, the other day, I found a pizza crust on the toilet cistern. Honestly, I can't live like this. It's driving me nuts.
Well, you know what they say, opposites attract.
It's just setting a terrible example for Joseph, what with the mess and the swearing and cheating on that radio quiz. He just needs a bit of stability, doesn't he? That's the whole reason why I finished with Sinead. Will they ever get stability with Gemma, really?
Look, you got a key, right?
David? What are you doing there?
Well, I was looking for you, but I found your solicitor.
Oh, right, yeah. You got those papers for me, sir?
You don't have to pretend. I've told her everything about your hair transplant.
Hair transplant?
Oh, give it up, Nick. She spilt her guts. I can't believe that you didn't tell me, and I can't believe that you lied.
I just wanted to do something nice for him. Cheer him up. Bring some fun into that house for once.
Gemma, love, people have different ideas about fun.
He does. He watches David Dickinson on Catch Up every night.
Really?
Yeah. You want to see him when he gets to the auction bit? He's gripped. I mean, who cares if 2 pensioners from Walsall win £10 on a boot scraper? But he's on the edge of his flaming seat.
I quite like that show.
Wow. I'm surprised you lasted this long.
Oh, come on, let's not throw the baby out with the bathwater. Look, it's perfectly fine for couples to have different interests.
Sometimes I feel like he's 50.
I'd give my eye teeth to be 50 again. Look, Chesney's bringing up a little lad on his own, and that's not easy. So he has to be the grown-up in that situation.
All the time.
He needed that washer to clean his son's laundry. And you come back with a smoke machine and disco lights.
When you put it like that, I suppose.
What you have to accept is Chesney's a single father. And he takes that responsibility very seriously. And if you can't, it might be better all round for all concerned if you called it quits before anyone gets hurt.
Here we are, full of bully beef and fizz.
Did you have a good time? Thanks, Mary. How much do I owe you?
Oh, no, my treat.
Oh, cheers. Where's your hat?
Oh, a gust of wind caught it. It was last seen progressing down the ship canal. It's halfway to Runcorn by now.
Oh, that's a shame.
Not really. Oh, what have we got here?
Washer, dryer, at least it should have been.
He sent Gemma out to sell the cow and she came back with magic beans.
Oh, and a smoke machine. Oh, that really does take me right back.
Really?
Picture the scene. A harbourside discotheque on Gozo. Me, blushing ingenue, fresh off the ferry. Elias, a strong, strapping fisherman with arms, the colour and feel of solid teak. We danced the whole evening. My one reservation was the overpowering aroma of anchovies that clung to him tighter than me. Occupational hazard, I suppose. It really was quite overpowering, and by the last dance, I was breathing through my mouth. So imagine my relief when the smoke machine kicked in. It was almost like incense. It was quite magical.
Can we turn it on? Please?
Go on then, just for a bit.
Oh, we need some fart tunes.
Okay.
It's dead pretty. Can we have the smoke?
Go on, Si. Hey.
You're into Portugal, the man?
Not me, no.
Do you know, I don't know whether to laugh or be angry with you.
I can't believe you're telling her.
What was I supposed to say? I was moonlighting for my law firm.
Moonlighting?
Yeah, I've given her the trainee stylist job.
What?
I left the clinic. It didn't feel like a genuine career.
I can't believe you even considered it. I mean, as if I'd be bothered if your hair was thinning.
Not thinning?
Come on, mate. Denial's a terrible thing. But don't worry, I could always give you a Donald Trump. Be cheaper than a Rooney.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where are you going now?
I'll quick get this. It's Yasmin.
Yasmin. Nick?
You know him. Hair today, gone tomorrow.
Gemma, I'm sorry. I've been such an uptight prat. Can you forgive me?
Yeah. Come on.
I'm sorry if you felt I overreacted.
I think you were blowing things out of all proportion. Yes, it was a gag.
I've always found practical jokes rather puerile.
Oh, so that's what you think of me, puerile, like a big kid.
I never said that. I felt you were being nasty to Brian.
Oh, nasty? I think I'd sooner be puerile. It was a bit of fun, no harm intended.
I know that. You just got carried away.
Maybe I did, and I could kick myself for it. But for you to even think I'm that sort of bloke, we should have taken things more slowly. Got to know each other better before I moved in. Might be best if I packed my bags.
No, no. I don't want that. All I ask is, you know what it is. Shall we get it over with?
Let me finish my drink first.
Are you still upset that I didn't get the washing machine?
Oh, that was incredible.
See? Can do some things right.
No, don't say that. I don't want you feeling bad about yourself.
I really don't want us to break up, Jez.
Oh, me neither. But it's been tougher than I thought us living together.
I'm sorry.
No, you don't gotta be sorry. Oh, you're just being yourself. You can't be anything else. Since me and Katie split, it's been tough. I thought me and Sinead could make a go of it, but that wasn't right.
What this is?
A load of the time it feels wrong, but deep down I know that you get me. It's the day-to-day I've got to work on, and I've just got to adapt.
We both have. So Rita said that we can use her washing machine for now. But I'm going to save up, and I'm going to get you a brand new one.
No, you don't have to do that.
I do. I'm even going to get the extended warranty.
You serious? Parts and labour?
Yeah? I'm going to try harder, promise.
Yeah, me and all. Some things worth having are never easy, I suppose.
I don't know. Some things are.
Like what?
What now? Yeah, all right. I'll finish my half a bit and then I'll come over to the cafe.
Mind if we join you?
I'm not stopping. I need to down this, then I need to pop over the road.
Oh, well, another time then.
Oh, we need a word. It won't take long. I have a few things to attend to myself.
So?
Jeff has a confession to make. About your broad beans.
My broad beans?
Yes. Look, you know me, Brian. I like a laugh. But only with my friends. Only the people I really like who take things in the spirit they were intended.
What's that got to do with my broad beans?
Well, there aren't any beans, Brian. And there never were any beans.
I don't understand.
Way back when, September was it? I started to take your seeds out of your pots. For a joke, like.
A joke? I lavished hours of attention on those seeds. I thought I'd failed.
Well, you hadn't.
Well, why do that to me? It's spiteful, that's what it is.
Just look on the bright side. You didn't do anything wrong.
I thought you had green fingers, but they were just sticky. You sabotaged my crop because you thought it'd be superior.
Listen, pal, the minute I'm frightened of you and your beans...
Jeff knows he's done wrong, and he's very, very sorry. Aren't you?
If I've caused any offence.
Oh, you most certainly have.
Look, it's summer and out. Look, let me buy you a drink. Make up for it. Bury the hatchet.
I'd sooner receive an apology.
Jeffrey,
All right. I'm sorry. Satisfied?
Hardly. All the mealy-mouthed apologies in the world won't fill the space on my plate where my beans should have been. Now, excuse me, I'm meeting a friend.
It's a lovely photo.
It's my fave. We took it on a spa weekend. We felt like a million miles away from all the aggro back here. We could just be us. Not have to apologise for it. I've got some old clips on my phone. I'm just going to put them together on my Facebook page.
That'll make all the difference.
To the people who care, it will.
And what about the people who don't? The factory workers are already queuing up to sew knickers for the woman who killed her.
It's disappointing, but they're only earning a living. It's got nothing to do with how they feel about Rana.
If they felt anything at all, they would have turned their back on Carla.
Please, let's not obsess about her. Tonight's about Rana. None of the other stuff should matter.
Oh, but it does. Because bringing that woman to justice is the only thing I can do for my sister now. Although I understand it's more difficult for you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Blood's thicker than water. Is that what you mean?
I didn't say that.
But it's what you're thinking. It's written all over your face. And if that's what you really think, I don't want you here. Because I loved Rana more than you will ever understand. And I want to honor what we had. And if you're so eaten up with anger, you can't do that. So just do one.
Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go. Only know you've been high when you're feeling low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. When you let her go.
Don't you dare touch that last bit of chocolate cake. It's mine. I'm coming home. You better not have eaten it. You're saving it for me. Right, bye.
Hoping one day you'll make a dream last. But dreams come slow and they go so far. You see it when you close your eyes.
Can't wait to grow up to spend the rest of my life with you. I love you so much. See you later. Oh, and don't forget to get the milk. Okay.
Portsmouth? Oh, it's nearer to Cairo, I'll grant you, but, well, you'll struggle to get a view of the Sphinx.
Well, if, as we suspect, that ring was brought back by a serviceman after the Suez crisis, well, it's the logical starting point.
Why?
Port Said was occupied by 40 and 42 Royal Marine Commando. Some of their archive is in the Royal Marine Museum in Portsmouth. So, with any luck, that is where I will find our mysterious RP.
Oh, it feels like a long shot. Wait, we could have seen the pyramids.
Well, I shall have to content myself with HMS Victory and hopefully keep myself out of the firing line with rather more success than Admiral Nelson.
Bon voyage.
Indeed.
Where's Roy going?
He had to get away.
When's he back?
I've no idea. Hopefully when things are less stressful for him.
I hope the facilities are up to scratch.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll meet your exacting standards.
This had better not mean what I think it means.
People need to work, Imran. I am doing it for the good of the community as a whole.
How could you? You lay in the rubble with Rana. You all could be in your graves right now. And the person who would have put you there is standing right in front of you.
Well, we couldn't stop her from coming.
Because she's the boss. The woman whose money you take. The woman who murdered my sister. And before you set foot in there, you think about that.
It's Nick we're working for, not her. And as far as we're concerned,
This changes nought.
As the royal family seeks sanctuary in the Isle of Wight, there's trouble in Westminster, forcing the Queen to make some tough decisions in Victoria, Sunday at 9. And make sure you're with us here on ITV tomorrow night from 7:15 for the brand new series of Britain's Got Talent. We're back next tonight with Midsummer Murders.